Nobody cares about nasty, gunky buildup on their windows until it forms a portal to the abyss. Well, that sure escalated. Demons! Welcome back to a Compendium of Monsters. It's Alkalith Week. Before we continue, tap that subscribe button and go clean your windows. You know you've neglected them. With a name born from a ridiculous letter salad, Alkaliths are challenge level 11. These medium demons have an armor class of 17, average hit points of 157, a speed of 40 feet, and dark vision out to 120 feet. Alkaliths can understand abyssal but can't speak. This seems to be a trend among creatures I've recently chosen for compendium entries, and I can weakly assure you it's not intentional. Mostly. As is typical of demons, Alkaliths resist cold damage, fire damage, and lightning damage. However, thanks to their window clinging shenanigans, Alkaliths also resist non-magical weapon damage. Alkaliths are immune to poison damage and the following conditions: charmed, frightened, and poisoned. Yes, admittedly, my first thought at seeing filth is to try and charm or fear it. If anything, I feel like it would cause me to be very afraid. Alkaliths are amorphous, which isn't a surprise given their slithery slime fungus bodies. Amorphous creatures can travel through a space as small as 1 inch wide without squeezing. Alkaliths are also able to assume a false appearance. When motionless, they appear indistinguishable from ordinary slime or fungi. Except, perhaps, you'd notice slime or fucking fungi growing in a space it shouldn't. What? Some mushrooms casually growing on dirt or stone? Seems perfectly natural. Tying in with the two previous abilities, Alkaliths can foment madness. Any creature that isn't a demon that starts its turn within 30 feet of the Alkalith must succeed on a wisdom saving throw or hear a buzzing sound that causes the victim to have disadvantage on their next ability check, attack roll, or saving throw. If the saving throw is failed by 5 or more, the creature is affected by the confusion spell for 1 minute. A creature affected by confusion can repeat a wisdom saving throw at the end of each of its turns and end the effect on a success. Ordinarily, confusion is a concentration spell, and after a successful saving throw, we normally expect some brief immunity period to foment madness. Well, a creature under the confusion spell is immune to additional foment madness effects until the spell ends. However, an Alkalith can affect an unlimited number of creatures with the confusion side effect because it doesn't have to concentrate on the spell. And as the bearer of bad news, there is no grace period for foment madness. Last, and certainly quite obnoxious, Alkaliths have magic resistance. You want to banish this demon back to the abyss? F you and f your magic. Alkaliths have a triple multi-attack where they swing a disgusting hentai nightmare at a target creature. Each attack deals an average of 18 acid damage. 54 average damage per round isn't super impressive for a challenge level 11 creature until you factor in foment madness, but one must consider where Alkaliths typically reside. Alkaliths are designed for Underdark or urban encounters. 18 to 54 average damage per round is more than enough to outright murder commoners, nobles, guards, or most common Underdark creatures. Alkaliths are created by cast-off slime from the demon lord Dweeblex, but their ability to appear as a fungus suggests Zugdmoy has had an influence on their form as well. Alkaliths are one of the least summoned demons because it is difficult for summoners to control Alkaliths as well as the aftermath resulting from an Alkalith creating a portal to the abyss. It's almost like you shouldn't summon demons or other hostile extraplanar entities, but what would I know?
An Alkalith is easily mistaken for some kind of foul fungal growth that appears on doorways, windows, and other portals. These dripping infestations conceal the demonic nature of the Alkalith, making what should be a dire warning appear strange, but otherwise innocuous.
Unless they took up residence in some distant ruin, I feel like someone would notice the strange gunk on a doorway or window and do something about it, right? Especially if it's on someone's house. The homeowner would probably try to wipe it off with a cloth, get a swipe from foment madness, a tentacle attack, or both, and the gig is up. Adventurers are coming and the townsfolk might burn the building down to stop the demon working its foul magic. Alkaliths can make a great final boss for a segment of a campaign if you're careful about what demons are allowed through the portal to the abyss. Dretch, Mains, Rudderkin, and even Barlgura are great for challenging mid-level parties looking to stop a demonic incursion. It's a bit of a stretch to send a Baler through the portal given the 2 size category difference between an Alkalith and a Baler, but you could always have a Marlith grab the Baler and teleport it through. Foment Madness combined with an Alkalith's high armor rating and decent health should make the encounter fairly difficult, especially since your players and their characters can't rely on very common damage types to save the day. And, while demons don't fear death on the material plane, Alkaliths will take great pains seconds to avoid being killed because it could be several thousand years before they're able to escape the abyss again. Anyways, what do you think of alkaliths? Let me know in the comments below. A special thank you to my incredible patrons. And thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please hit that subscribe button, smash that like button, share my video on your Twitter, Facebook, or other social media, and make the leap to become one of my patrons on Patreon. I'll see you next time.